Well, hello today, folks. You catch me out in the sun, and I'm going to talk about something that absolutely fascinated me when I first came into it. So, part of my alternative well-being path took me into healing and to how our thoughts influence things. And one of the people studying this was a chap called Masaru Emoto. And what he did was very specifically, he was monitoring how our thoughts influence the crystalline structure of water. And his life work is just fascinating. So he grew up in Japan, and what he noticed, what he witnessed, was that people would go to the local doctor, he would send them away, they'd come back a couple of hours later and he'd give them water. And they would get seemingly miraculously better. And he wanted to understand, how was this possible? So he spent years trying to freeze water so that he could study the crystalline structure of it. And what he found was that certain water sources had various distortions in the formation of this crystalline structure within the water. So once he worked out how to freeze it, he would then take water from the same source, he'd put them in two separate cups, and on one of them he'd put "I love you," and on the other one "you fall." And a few days later he would freeze each sample and notice what happened to the crystalline structure. So what he found was that "you fall" had distorted a lot more, and where the "I love you" had formed into synchronized, beautifully formed crystals. And he tried this experiment in different sources, different countries, and writing it in different languages, and the results were unilateral. That love alters the crystalline structure of water. And when you think about that, about 7/10 of our body is water. Think about the impact of our thoughts on your body with just that experiment alone. So I don't want you to believe me on this. I want you to look up Masaru Emoto and his work, which he spent a lifetime demonstrating this. So there you go. There is some proof that our thoughts influence things. And if you want to know how healing works, then this is a great sort of scientific backup as to how. So there you go. Look up Masaru Emoto. I definitely recommend it, because our thoughts have a massive impact on the crystalline structure of water, and therefore can heal us.